So today we're going to be going through the catalogue import process in Prima, broken down into 4 steps. First of all, you need to import the file itself. Following on from the import, you've then got the application of discount bands, updating your stock products with the latest RRPs from your suppliers, and removing discontinued items if there are any in the file. Step 1. New catalogues should have been received via email to the dedicated Prima coordinator at your office. What you need to do with that file is then transfer it to the machine, generally your server, which runs the EDC. And for those of you who don't know, the EDC is the connector which allows data transfer in and out of the system. We just need to make sure the EDC is running first, so I'll just run that now. Once you've got the PDC file onto the server via perhaps a USB stick or opening your email account on the server if that's possible, then we need to access the imports folder. The imports directory is found via the C drive and a folder called Prima EDC. If you click into Prima EDC, you'll see a subfolder called Import. That's what we're looking for, the imports directory. So if we click into the imports directory, you'll see 4 subfolders in here. We've got bad, errors, processed and working, and all we're going to do is drag the file. In this case we put the file on the desktop, drag the file into the imports folder and sit underneath those 4 subfolders in the imports directory. Once that's done, Prima will start to import the file. If you look back on the EDC screen, you will see once it clicks back to the import process and it starts processing, you'll get an update on the activity monitor here, as you can see. Depending on how many catalogues you've got in the file that you've just dropped in the imports folder will depend on how long it takes the EDC to import that file into Prima itself. So if there's just a mailer, for example, it will be done in seconds. If you've got your full wholesaler catalogues in there, it may take several minutes to import. And for reference, the email that you received containing this PDC file will tell you exactly what catalogues are included, so you know what you're importing into the system. Once it has imported, you'll see the EDC move on to the next process in its task list. Our current example's only got the process external imports and exports running, but you'll still see it move on to the next one. There are ways in Prima as well where you can see that a catalogue file has been imported from the EDC. First one is via the journals. So I can look at the journals that have been generated today, and I can see that there's a publications import against the nominated import task user, and I'll see that the import was successful there. I also have in publications and catalogues, I'll be able to see the updated catalogue name, the start date and the expiry date of those, which will indicate that the file has gone into the system. So the catalogue files are in the system, and I'll move on to the next step, which is updating the discount bands, making sure that your discount bands in your Prima system match with the latest list of items from the wholesaler catalogues, be it VOW or spices. In this case we're going to look at VOWs. So what you need to do is click on the relevant catalogue. In this case we're going to take VOW. Click on the field manufacturer info 4. I'm going to take the first discount band letter, and in this case it's A, so we'll put A in manufacturer info 4. Click the binoculars to return the list of latest VOW discount band A items according to the catalogue. Once we've got those in the list, click on item management, go to item management, And then on the left hand side you have an option, it's update discount band 2. So we check the box, and then from the drop down list select the appropriate discount band that we've got set in our Prima system. So choose that and click update records. So what you need to do is repeat that process for B, C, D, however many bands you've got in the system. The last step we've got here today is updating your product records to show the RSPs as of your latest wholesaler catalogues. First of all, we just want to remove any products that you've got set to a manual price type, because we don't want these to be updated. Once we've got rid of these, we can use the right click and remove selected function. We can click on the grid manager, then into pricing manager, and then the bottom left option, update RSP and selling prices using publication priority order, ignoring auto uplift products. And what you're essentially doing there is updating the selling price based on the RSPs from your latest wholesaler catalogues. And that's it. It may take a few minutes to run if you've got a large list of products, but just click OK when it's finished, and that's it. We advise after every catalogue import that you run through the discontinue products routine as well, just to get rid of any discontinued items that are present now as a result of you importing the new files. And for that, we'll point you to the discontinued items routine that we've actually got on our YouTube video help already, so you can just check that one out and follow that quick process as well. Okay, thanks guys.